Now, listen, we need to have a very serious family meeting today because if you live in Nigeria, there's a war that has been going on longer than any of us can remember. And it's not a war of guns, it's a war of which one should I buy? I'm talking about the legendary battle between the Toyota Camry and the Honda Accord. Honestly, choosing between these two in Nigeria is like choosing between jollof rice and fried rice at a wedding. Everyone has an opinion, everyone thinks they are experts, and if you pick the wrong one, your mechanic might just become your new best friend. So today, we are going to settle this once and for all. Which of these cars actually loves our Nigerian roads? And which one is just going to break your heart and your wallet? Stick around because some of the stuff I found out might actually shock you. Now let's jump straight into it. Look, we all know the vibes. When you tell your uncle you want to buy a car, the first thing he's going to scream is Toyota. Why? Because in Nigeria, Toyota is like a god. The Camry, especially the ones we call Muscle or Big Daddy, they are everywhere. And there is a reason for that. These cars are built like tanks for people who don't want stress. If you are driving a Camry, you are basically saying, I just want to get from point A to point B without hearing any wah wah sounds from my engine. The suspension on a Camry is soft, like really, really soft. It's designed to soak up those annoying bumps and small potholes that the government forgot to fix. When you're inside the Camry, you feel like you're floating on a cloud, even when the road under you looks like a piece of yam that a goat has been feeding on. But then we have the Honda Accord. The evil spirit. Guys, let's be real. Honda people are built different. If you drive an Accord, you probably care about looking cool. You just want that sleek interior. You want the car to actually move when you step on the gas. You want to feel the road. Honda is the driver's car, while the Camry is busy being a soft pillow. The Accord is out here trying to be a sports car. It's sharp, it's fast, and the handling is just so cool. But here's the catch, and listen closely because this is where the Nigerian factor comes in. Honda loves a smooth road. It's like that high maintenance girlfriend who looks amazing but always gets angry if you take her to a place without an AC. You see, the biggest problem we have in Nigeria isn't the cars themselves, it's our roads. Our roads have character, and by character, I mean deep holes that can swallow a small tire. Now, the Camry handles this better because it has better ground balance. You are less likely to hear that painful scrape sound when you're trying to navigate through a flooded street. Honda, on the other hand, sits lower to the ground. It's sexy, yeah, but that low profile means you are going to be fighting with every speed bump you see. And don't even get me started on the Honda leg issue. We've all seen it, a beautiful Accord parked by the side of the road with one tire looking like it's trying to walk away from the car. That's the ball joint issue. And in Nigeria, that is basically a rite of passage for Honda owners. So you are probably wondering Toyota is the winner, right? Well, not so fast. Have you seen the price of a clean Tocumbo Camry lately? Guys, it's getting ridiculous because everyone and their grandmother wants a Toyota. The prices have gone through the roof. You end up paying a Toyota tax just for the name. This is where the Honda Accord starts to look really tempting. You can often get a much cleaner, newer, more packaged Honda for the same price as an old tired looking Camry. The interior of a Honda usually looks 10 times better than a Toyota of the same year. While Toyota is giving you basic plastics and buttons that looks like they are from 1995, Honda is giving you screens, nice trim, and seats that actually hold you in place. It's a classic case of sense versus style. And let's talk about the mechanics for a second. If you take a Toyota to any mechanic under a tree in Nigeria, it can probably fix it with a screwdriver and a sprayer. Parts are everywhere. You can find a Camry alternator in any shop if you look hard enough. But as for Honda, no. Honda needs a specialist. You need someone who actually understands sensors and electronics. If you give a modern Honda to a mechanic who is used to fix because 504, he will just bypass everything and leave your dashboard looking like a Christmas tree with all the warning lights. So, if you are living in a place where good mechanics are scarce, the Camry is your safest bet. It's just so easier to live with on a daily basis. At the end of the day, it really comes down to what kind of person you are. Are you the type of person who wants a wife car? Something reliable, steady, doesn't complain, and will always be there for you, even when you forget to change the oil once or twice. Then go for the Camry. It's the king of Nigerian roads for a reason. But if you are the type who wants a side chic car, something that looks incredible, makes you feel fast, and turns heads at the club, but might occasionally demand all your savings for a small repair, then the Honda Accord is calling your name. Personally, I think the Camry is the smarter business move, but the Accord is the one that actually makes you smile when you look at it in your driveway. But hey, that's just my take on it. I want to hear from you guys because I know the Honda boys are definitely going to attack me in the comments. Are you team Toyota or team Honda? Have you ever had one of these leg issues with a Honda, or has your Toyota ever disappointed you? Drop a comment down below and let's talk about it. I'll be replying to as many comments as I can.